Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Mobile Foodies. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to make stew mix. The previous video that I made jollof mix. So there are differences. So I have my red bell pepper here, but I'm not a lover of pepper. I'm not going to use this. If I use this, I'll not be able to eat. So I'll set this one aside for the lovers of pepper. If you love pepper so much, you can use this. Some people, they can use more than this, but I cannot take it. The pepper is according to your mouth, how your mouth can carry. So I have here my shombo pepper. It's pepper too. I've de-seeded it. I removed the seed already. So I'm going to put it inside the pot now. So I have my onions here. I have the onions, the red onions. So how do you increase the volume of your stew? You increase the volume of your stew by using enough onions. As you can see, this one is 500 naira onions. But if I want to really increase the volume of this stew, I'm going to use like 1000 naira zone. It's not even much in the market. It's very small. So I'm going to put it inside the pot. Where I'm putting inside the pot, there's no water inside. You don't use water. If you use water, it's not going to be stew. So this is my fresh tomato. I've washed it, so it doesn't have much water. I've already opened my tomato. I like to open my tomato. I don't like to wash it full like this. I don't like to wash it and put it inside. You have to open it, open all of them to check whether you have any bad particles inside. So I've opened it, so I'm going to put it inside. I'm not putting inside the water. So I'm going to place it on top of my stove now. I have to cover it. I don't put water inside. You don't need to add water. You place it on your stove or on your gas so that the heat will soften it. So this is my stove here. I'm going to place it this way. Remember, you don't add water inside. Then I have to cover it. So I'll leave it till it boils and it will be softened on its own. Then this is the stew mix. I've just removed it from the pot now. As you can see, this is the pot here. I didn't add any water. So this is the water that came out of the tomato, the onions, and the pepper. So this is the water that I have. The water came on its own. So I have to put some inside the blender. Then I'm scooping it into the blender. So I removed the cover. I want to use this one here. I place it on my blender. I'm going to on it. I've on it now. So I'm going to blend it. So I finished blending. So I'm going to remove it. So this is how it is. As it is now, I don't need to steam it again. Don't need to boil it because there's no water inside. So the next thing I'm going to do, this is the tomato paste I'm going to use. I don't want to show you the name because they have not paid me for advert. So I'm going to open it now. So I'm going to open it. You can get a tomato paste of your choice. So I'm going to add it. So anytime I want to make my stew, I'll just bring it from the fridge or from the freezer and make the stew right away. So I'm going to state. So here is my stew mix. I've added the tomato paste. So the next thing I'm going to add is my thyme. One tablespoon of thyme. This is my garlic. I don't need too much. 1 teaspoon is enough. I like ginger. So the ginger, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. I have my knorr. I'm adding my curry now. So I'm going to, this is seasoning cube. So I know that there are so many versions, different methods, but this is the method you have not seen before. So just check it out, practice it and see how it's going to look like. So this is my seasoning cube. I'm going to mix it together. I'll mix it very well. So anytime I want to make the stew, I can make my stew direct. It's a very good method. So I'm going to add my salt so that the color will not change. This salt helps to preserve it and help the color not to change. So I'm going to add a little oil. So as it is now, you can test to see whether you are okay. I'm okay with it. So I'm going to add a little oil on top. The oil will not be much. You'll be thinking that I've made the stew. Meanwhile, I've not done the stew yet. So this is my stew mix. Just try it out. You will like it and you will love it. As it is now, I can keep it for 1 month. I can keep it for even 2 months, 1 week. Anytime I want it, I'll just take it from my fridge or my freezer and start frying my stew. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. As I used to say, don't watch and go, watch and stay. Thank you so much for watching, for believing in me. Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.